Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I am Luigi in it.
Is your wife Mario?
Yes, because she's short.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Hello, and thank you very much for downloading this most recent episode of Movie Guys Podcast. You can download many more episodes at movieguyspodcast.podbean.com.
Well, another November is come and gone, and we're going to talk about another retrospective series wrap up. We're wrapping up the Buddies series. A show, well, not a show, a series that you really wanted to do.
Sure. Yeah, we've done a lot of the different genres. I'm excited to obviously talk about the one that we're going to be doing next. But you had done brought over the Nostalgia Extravaganza, which was obviously a great one. We got to relive some memories there. Some good, some bad.
Yeah,
and
a great little toaster brings a bell.
Yep, yeah. And I'm glad we got to do this one just because it got us to, well, talk about movies that we wouldn't normally talk about.
Yeah, it got weird. Like, it started out with, like, Lethal Weapon, but in February we did Thelma and Louise. I remember us reviewing that. Like,
hey, those friends are ride or die.
Literally.
In which they did both, yes.
So the movies that we reviewed for everybody, I'll go quick, in order from December until September, was Lethal Weapon, Planes, Trains, and Automobile, Thelma Louise, Wayne's World, Up in Smoke, Romy, is that right?
Yep.
Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. That's the one that we got some hate mail on. Point Break, Friday, White Men Can't Jump, and we ended the series with Harold and Kumar.
Oh, my fault on Point Break, everyone. We did it, but my sound was not recording.
Well, there's a rumor that there could be a Patreon in the future, so if you want to listen to that, we can always redo it.
There we go.
There we go. So yeah, I mean, like, we've done a lot of stuff. We did 90s horror. We've done 80s teen sex comedies. We've done the Love series. That was a fun one, the Love one.
That was a good one.
We've gone all over the place. You're right, Nostalgia Extravaganza, but yes, the Buddy series. These are movies that you had some rules where it had to have the buddies on the cover.
Yeah, had to have the buddies on the cover.
Had to have the buddies on the cover. So, were there any ones that we missed that we thought we would want to do that we never did after thinking about it?
I mean, there's a bunch, right? We kind of did one by accident. We did Bad Boys, and that's a buddy movie, right?
Right.
So even though that wasn't in our retrospective, it certainly is in. And hey, Deadpool, Wolverine are in there as well too.
That's true. I was thinking there's one movie that maybe doesn't fit because it's not the cover, but I was thinking E.T. would have been a good buddy one. They're buddies.
Okay, man. I was thinking.
Tell me they're not buddies.
I was thinking more like Rush Hour or like Shanghai Noon.
I was thinking Paul.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do Shaun of the Dead. That would have been a good one.
Yeah, because
there's some
Simon
ones.
Pegg, Nick Frost are obviously our two that have done many, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, and as you can see, the Buddy series thing is so vast. Maybe in the future there'll be a part 2 or a part 2 since we're on that now.
Yeah, there is a lot. What was that one with Charles Grodin? Midnight Run? Is that what that is?
Sure. I don't know who Charles Grodin is.
Stop. You don't know? Yeah, you do. Charles Grodin and Robert De Niro in Midnight Run.
Oh.
He was the dad in Beethoven.
Oh.
You shrugged like you just didn't know what that movie Beethoven is.
I do know what Beethoven is. Let's not discuss. I've only seen the first one.
Well, yeah, there's like 10 of them now.
Right. Fievel.
He's Charles Grodin is not in. Is he? He's not in Fievel. Anyway, that is actually.
It's a buddy movie.
Oh, sure. That might be an idea for a nice retrospective coming up. Is animal movies. Where the poster or the front cover has to be of the animal. That's to star the animal.
Already got it, Babe, and I got the rip-off Gordy. Got Charlotte's Web. Got Animal Farm. Gotta go with some Animal Farm
There you go.
with the
We already
antics.
did Cocaine Bear, so.
Planet of the Apes will be on there.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, animals. Are they not animals?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying.
I guess we can't do Elephant Man then,
Technically,
because he is not an animal.
I thought Danny DeVito said that.
Wow. Wow, Jordan.
What?
You're doing
There's
a good
movie
job.
called. You like that? Are you proud of me?
Yeah, that was good. I'm looking up another movie called Bingo. Oh, yeah, we're getting sidetracked here.
Yeah, we're getting sidetracked. There was some movies though that I wasn't looking forward to be honest with you. I mean, the first one that I wasn't looking forward to was Up in Smoke. I never got into those movies at all. I will never see another Cheech and Chong movie for the rest of my life, probably. Right? I never will.
That you don't need to.
That right there is the beauty about our retrospectives that we do every year, is because you get to watch movies that you're probably never going to see again. And I mean, like, I give the movie like a medium just because of the respect that it gets, but I personally did not like that movie at all. Like, I did not like that movie.
No, sure. Like, a lot of these movies are going to appeal to a very certain type. In the same part of Cheech and Chong, probably the same would go for Harold and Kumar, right? It's a very
Yeah, I like
dumb
that.
college type of humor, and it's the people who are probably more interested to go see Thelma and Louise are not going to be the same audience that are targeted for Cheech and Chong.
I would agree with you, but I don't know. Harold and Kumar hit a different point for me. What would you say? Like, is what was the worst that we've done? I mean, like, Romy Michelle's was really bad. We got some hate mail for that. Um, I, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, Lethal Weapon probably, which I love that franchise, but I think that one was kind of out of sorts a little bit.
Yeah,
I would go ahead.
no, it certainly was, and I do feel like some have aged more than or better than the others, and some are easier to watch than others as well too.
Sure.
So I think that's just kind of what it is. Most of what we had seen are typically comedies,
Hmm.
and some have been kind of action, and I guess in Shane Black fashion, there's been both action comedies, or more
Right.
action with like a little bit of humor in it as well too. There's been a lot of movies that are really like that. I want to say that like Martin Lawrence is in a lot of those movies. Oh, like Bad Boys. Hey, what do you know? But he's also been in like what Blue Streak, right?
Big Mama's House.
National Security.
Big Mama's House too.
That one he did with Danny DeVito.
Big Mama's House 3.
You're on fire, buddy.
Oh, actually, are you? Because I want to make sure that I'm not. I feel like I'm annoying you.
You got Martin Lawrence's career just basically summed up right there. Just
You
like
didn't answer,
just
you
like
didn't
Tyler
answer.
Perry, you're doing a great job.
And I also, folks who are listening, noticed that Eric didn't say yes or no if I was annoying him. Just a little side fact. The
No,
movie.
you're not. But I know that you can think of another Martin Lawrence movie besides Big Mama's House 1, 2, and 3. Which, by the way,
Okay,
it's not called 1,
test me.
2, and 3. It's called Big Mama's House 2, and the third one, Big
Big
Mama,
Mama's.
Big Mama's Like Father Like Son.
Oh, that's terrible. A Martin Lawrence. So for realsies, besides the ones that you just named and Bad Boys, a Martin Lawrence. I can't.
What?
What am I
Really?
missing? What am I missing?
You want to keep it in buddies?
Whatever.
Nothing to lose. Him with Luke Wilson. Life with Eddie Murphy.
Okay, Life. Okay, I'll give you that one. Nothing to lose now. But okay, Life. I'll give you that one.
Black Knight.
What's Black Knight? Does he go back in time and he's a
Yes.
medieval knight?
Yes.
Here's the funny thing. I've never seen that movie. I've never heard of that movie. I'm being completely honest, but I'm like, Black Knight, Martin Lawrence, he makes stupid movies. Let me guess, he goes back in time. It's
Yeah.
that's what it is, right?
Exactly.
God,
Martin Lawrence is the Black Adam Sandler. Okay.
is he?
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
of
I
these.
never seen Adam Sandler walk around the streets of L.A. naked, screaming they're out to get me
Yeah, he did it in Uncut Gems.
in the movie, but not in real life.
Oh,
Martin Lawrence was
touche.
freaking out, man.
Yeah, you're right. Touche, touche.
I'm just saying.
Um, yeah, you're right. What was the other movie? Oh, what's the worst that could happen with him and Danny DeVito? And then my personal favorite, Wild Hogs.
Okay, that movie's not good though.
None of
Again,
his movies are considered to be top notch. But again, we're just talking about other movies that
right.
could have been. The Birdcage.
I do like Birdcage. I actually see myself going back to that once every couple of years. I do enjoy Robin Williams and what's his face.
Nathan Lane.
Thank you. Those two feed off each other, no pun intended. Well.
Oh man, speaking of that, if we're doing animal movies, I'm gonna put Mouse Hunt on the list. That's a fantastic movie.
Oh yes, and Stuart Little too. You gotta put Stuart Little in that mix. I'm just saying, we're not doing animals, people. Not yet. But okay, so I said Up in Smoke. The one, okay, there were some movies in our series this year. I was like, okay, oh, I mean, Free Willy's good. Okay, yeah.
Oh
Sarah
yeah,
texted me, Free Willy, which is probably one of the greatest animal movies of all time. I wanted to be that kid.
yeah, we all did. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I wanted the sneakers. I
Followed by
wanted
the
the attitude.
soundtrack, the beautiful soundtrack by Michael Jackson.
I already have the hair. All I need is a whale.
Yeah, you do have that '90s hair. That '90s hair, buddy. That's
Looking good.
rocking it. All right.
Rocking. Anyway, so back on it though. But there were some movies that I wasn't looking forward to, not because I didn't like them, but there are certain movies where like you just like, right? And like nobody's gonna change your mind. Like for me, it would be like Lethal Weapon, but another one would be like Wayne's World. I mean, that wasn't a very depth-defying episode, right? That was something we just both loved. That we knew that was fun. The only thing that was fun about the episode was you educating me that Dana Carvey and Mike Myers hated each other,
Yeah,
which I didn't know that.
yeah. Kind of a fun little after the fact
No
where
idea about that.
yeah, once upon a time back in movies, you kept that to yourself.
Right. I had no idea. So that was very fun. My favorite part about Wayne's World is Ed O'Neill, of course. Um, Friday, I knew I wasn't going to hate Friday either, right? But there were some movies I was kind of skeptical about. Like, I didn't know, like, I never seen Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. And you telling me it was great. And I think we had a good time in that show because at the end, when we were reviewing it, that I was completely shocked of the twist ending, right?
Sure, the reveal.
Yeah, the reveal, which I thought was made this movie have weight. This stupid movie that you just throw away, right, means nothing unless you have that ending. So that was
Yeah,
fun.
I think that is a type of movie though where it's better to watch it the first time and not know anything about it. Whereas you know, if you watch it any more than that, then it doesn't shine as bright, maybe because you already know what to expect a bit more, and maybe rewatching it over and over again, you can kind of pick up on a few things, but albeit not many, right? You just maybe have more. Maybe you can relate a little bit more to the characters and what they're going through, put yourself in that situation, but not really. It's dated with the technology, and
Hmm.
again, after the reveal, you kind of already got it. It's still enjoyable. I get that, but
But
we're also gonna get a remake of it, like we had said in that episode. Um,
hmm
I think Hollywood again is having this weird issue where they're taking movies and they're redoing them either with an all female cast, so they're gender flipping, or they're race flipping, which they've done a lot already. So this one is going to be with I think Kevin Hart and I don't know, I forget who the other person was that I had said.
Will Ferrell.
No, Will Ferrell is not black. So, but they,
It's going to be two black actors that are playing trains and
yeah, I
automobiles.
know they've done a few other things. The one that comes to mind is Death at a Funeral.
They
Um,
remade that.
Yeah, with Chris Rock.
Oh no!
Peter Dinklage stayed in the movie, by the way. I think he was the one, he was in both.
Really? Okay. So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles remake. You forget who it is, but Kevin Hart and Chris Tucker.
You
You'd
want me
be
to,
a fun little straight man. No.
you want me
Yeah,
to, you
go
want me to
ahead.
Google it?
Yeah, go Google it. I gotta know because I'm gonna bash it.
Go back and listen to the episode, everyone.
Kevin Hart's becoming the new Kevin James. Kevin James is a Zoom caper. Deal with it. You know.
It's a John Hughes movie, so that's why I think you don't really want to touch it. Seems like it's perfect on its own.
Yeah. Who would play off against him? You're looking at Christ sakes, Kurtz. Will Smith,
Will Smith,
maybe.
yes,
So I'm assuming. Is it really Will
yeah,
Smith?
Kevin Hart and Will Smith.
So Will Smith is the straight man.
I don't know anything about it. I just know that.
But what would you say though? Would Kevin Hart play the John Candy role? He would. He would be the funny man.
Yes and no, because again, in the movie, the original, the 1987 one, like both those actors have comedy backgrounds. Steve Martin was a stand-up for crying out loud, and John Candy
Yeah, but in
was sketch comedy.
but in that movie he played the straight man.
Right, right. And this
So
is
I'm wondering.
well, I'm wondering that maybe it depends. We all know Will Smith as being more of the dramatic actor, but
Right.
I can very much see the role reversal for Kevin Hart to try to show that he's not just comedy, that he can play heartfelt, whereas Will Smith is definitely trying to win the public back over, and maybe him being a silly character and not
You're
so
right.
serious. Because listen, like if he plays the straight guy, if he plays the Steve Martin role, I
Yeah.
I would write letters. I would do anything in this movie to be like, Will Smith, please slap Kevin Hart in this movie.
No,
It's
he needs to. He needs to.
yeah.
But I'm actually going back on what I said. I think Will Smith should be the straight guy. No, Will Smith should be the funny guy because he's going to play that tell the truth at the end so well. He's going to be so dramatic. You know why I came to your meeting and messed up clothes to paint on him? Well, because I was painting. You know, like he's going to be that.
Yeah,
He's
of
going to
course.
be. Oh, absolutely. That's what it needs to be. Hollywood, you always listen to our ideas. You steal them. There you go.
Yeah, I think
Large bag.
that coming from him would hit the heart harder.
Mm-hmm.
Where uh, Kevin Hart, if you were to just kind of play the one, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't, who even knows if it will even get made. So
You know, since we're talking about gender flopping and stuff, right? So Lethal Weapon, not gender, race flopping. Sorry, race. Um, let's keep Mel Gibson, white, but who would be the white Danny Glover for Lethal Weapon nowadays? If they were to remake it, who would be Riggs and Murtaugh? But they're white.
well, you can't keep Mel Gibson's role white then and then flip only the one. You have to flip both of them, right?
No, you're going to have to flip both of them. Okay, all right. So Danny Glover's the straight guy for Lethal Weapon. Who would be? Role reverse it. Channing Tatum? No. Bradley Cooper? No, you're going to be too serious if you go. Bradley Cooper could. Who's old right now but still cool?
Jeez, man, I don't know. Keanu Reeves, Nick Cage.
Oh, Nick. Man, I mean, Nick Cage is Murtaugh.
Yeah,
No.
he's too old for
Nick
this.
Cage. Yeah, no, because Nick Cage will ham it up.
I don't.
No.
I'm just saying.
What about George Clooney as Murtaugh?
Oh, okay.
But no, that's
He's
wrong
too
though because
he's too good looking. I think.
but he's too old. Because remember that movie. Remember Lethal Weapon? We reviewed it a year ago. Danny Glover's character turned 40, and he acted like he was 80. Remember that?
Yeah.
He's your age now, bud. and he was in a bath, and his whole family came in. He had a big bushy beard that had gray in it. He's too old for this stuff, and he's your age.
Geez, because I can't pick someone like a Hugh Jackman because he's again pretty fit and good
Gosling?
looking. Okay.
Would Gosling be
again,
Murtaugh?
but that's a young guy though, right? He's still.
He's 40. I mean, he's in his 40s, and Murtaugh was in his 40s.
You think Russell Crowe would do it? But then
I was
again,
think- I
we're
was thinking
going
Russell
back
Crowe.
into nice guys then.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
And then
Well, listen,
not?
it's not going to happen because they're just going to keep on making them, which they are. Lethal Weapon 5 is coming up, and we talked about it in that podcast and in that show of Lethal Weapon, where they're doing number 5.
Allegedly.
The hunt for more money.
Right. So let's talk about our hate mail. I'm not literally going to talk about it, but Romy and Michelle. So this was Sarah's idea to review this, and I've never heard of it. I've seen the poster. I've seen the box cover. I've never seen this movie. This movie, I'm sorry, it gets more hate mail, is really stupid. It's not a good movie.
Again, I don't think it's supposed to be some sort of Oscar-worthy movie, man.
I wasn't going into it like that. I mean, I myself like scary movie and those kind of things, right? So I know it's going to be. There was nothing redeemable about it. I thought Lisa Kudrow, I don't know. Maybe it's because of Friends, right?
Now hold on. I don't want to completely cut you off and try to go in defense mode, but we had done Wayne's World, we done Cheech and Chong's, we done Harold and Kumar, we did Friday, okay, and we enjoyed all of those movies for what it was. You obviously did not enjoy Cheech and Chong for as much as you did the other ones, right?
Right.
But to give those movies respect and praise, and then crap on this movie when it's completely in the same realm. There.
Sure. I honestly believe it's Friends. I mean, all truth aside, I believe it's Friends. Like sometimes it's hard. Like Jennifer Aniston became the breakout star of that series to have her own career. Really, everybody had their career, but not as big as Jennifer Aniston, right? But anytime I see her, I still think of Friends. So I guess I've never seen Lisa Kudrow in anything besides that show. Like I see Matt LeBlanc in 9.5 Weeks. Is that what it is? No.
Matthew Perry
Bruce,
in The Whole Nine
Matthew
Yards.
Perry. What did I say?
Matt LeBlanc.
Thank you. Matthew Perry in The Whole 9 Yards.
Matt LeBlanc
had
yards. Tried. They all tried to do their movies. Matt
they
LeBlanc did Lost
good.
in Space. David Schwimmer did Band of Brothers, right? But again, he started to do he did Breastmen, which we talked about. He started to do more production. In fact, they all started to do a little bit more production. But Lisa Kudrow, they're all getting paid still. We're getting paid comfortably during the show's run, and then after that, they're getting paid on back checks and residual, right? Not even considering merch on top of that, and then appearances even more from that too. They're doing okay, and so the pressure to kind of stay
besides
hot
Matthew Perry
and relevant, nice. Listen, but Lisa Kudrow was able to do what she wanted to do. I think she said that we talked about it a little bit more, where she had her run. She did analyze this and analyze that. She did Lucky Numbers, and she did her projects. It was just one where she probably was. Again, and I don't know. I'm not in the biz, as some would say, where it's not like she's going to audition for these roles and people would be like, "Oh no, thank you. We don't want a Lisa Kudrow type." But she has a quirky style of humor that does not maybe have the range that some other people. But someone like Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox, they're just professionally hot, basically. And they both married into bigger royalty, right? I mean, Jennifer Aniston had Brad Pitt, and Courtney Cox had Arquette.
Oh, I was going to say Arquette.
WWE champion.
WCW
champion or David Arquette.
Not even WWE. Look, I want to make it clear, all jokes aside, it's not that I think Lisa Kudrow is a bad actress at all. I just feel that her and her cast of friends did those characters so well, and they're so iconic that it's very hard for me. I remember going to the theaters and watching Charlie's Angels, and I was like, what's Joey doing in this movie?
Good call.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I'm saying that she's a bad actress, Lisa Kudrow. I'm not saying that she's horrible. I'm not. It's just she's so iconic with Phoebe that it's hard for me to sit there and go, okay, so she's playing this dumb blonde bimbo who she's totally against in Friends.
No,
it's like the opposite.
I absolutely agree. There are some people who are never going to go over that role, right? And all 6 of them, like, for sure, they will forever be known as Friends. Just like John Heder will forever be known as Napoleon Dynamite, no matter what he does, right?
Absolutely, correct. He's not going to do anything else but.
Yeah, and I would say the same for Will Ferrell, who seems to really still go back into Ron Burgundy, even though he has a lot of other iconic characters, but that seems to be the one that he gets yelled at and quoted at a bit more. Listen, I get it. You have that one role that's just kind of really going to cast a shadow on everything else that you do.
Absolutely. That's the only reason why, so it's hard for me to see it. But I just, and knowing that there's a prequel.
Another part of it, too, and I agree with you, is just because it doesn't help that Lisa Kudrow plays a Phoebe character in this movie.
Yeah, right. And then it doesn't help that there's a prequel that has different actresses. It's a fun, dumb movie, sure. Absolutely. I will give it that. It will be scary movie territory, sure.
I think I compared it to Night at the Roxbury, right?
There you go. Night at the Roxbury is a good one, too. Perfect example, right? It's just, yeah. But, I mean, other than that, I had fun with the series. I don't know how I would feel about it because a majority of these movies I would like, but it was fun to go back to see some of these. Like, I haven't seen Harold and Kumar in years. Nice Guys I haven't seen in years. Thelma and Louise was fun, right? Because that was the first, but we had 2 female buddy movies. I think Thelma and Louise is more iconic than
well, yeah,
Rami
and you know
Michelle.
what? I think, well, yeah, of course. I think the respect that you gave Cheech and Chong, I gave to Thelma and Louise. It was one of those movies where it was nice to rewatch, and like I get it, but at the same part, like I'm not quick to rewatch that movie.
Well, the ending is terrible. I mean, like the ending they stretch, and I don't mean the end where they jump off the cliff. I mean, there's a big chunk of the movie to where they rob that gas station.
Yeah.
From gas station until cliff jump, nothing happens. That was one of my complaints in the review, if you remember. Like, they just drive from place to place, and nothing happens.
Watch a movie, and I know you do, because I do the same thing, where you find yourself, as the plot is going forward, you find yourself just kind of contradicting, but, well, why didn't they just do that?
Right.
Like, you're poking holes in it completely. Like, kind of like the entire saga 1 and 2 of Rebel Moon, that epic right there too, where you just think to yourself, why are they doing this? Why wouldn't they just do this instead? It's right there. Go blow it up.
Why haven't you given that a bag of kernels and you gave Meg 2 a bag of kernels? I don't know.
We go back to it. I give it worse than a bag of kernels.
There's no such thing.
I'm actually here's a movie, guys. Put this on record. I know that this is a retrospective, but we usually give a bag of popcorn, bag of kernels, hot butter. You know what? No, for Rebel Moon, I'm walking out of the theater and asking for my money back. I want a refund of this.
Oh, you want a refund? You're never gonna get it though. You can sometimes get a bag of kernels though.
Yeah, no, you kidding me? 5 hours of my life wasted watching both those movies.
Trust me, that's not the worst 5 hours of your life wasted with Movie Guys Podcast. You've seen a lot worse movies than that in the past 10 years, bud.
Yeah, and it actually all seems to be the same director, too.
I don't know. Didn't he do Army of the Dead? We kind of like that one.
I did not. That's the one where the zombie aliens had a baby in a
In
mall
Las
in Las
Vegas,
Vegas. Yeah.
we liked the action.
Moving on.
I know. Moving on. So yeah, I mean, like ultimately, I don't think it's a terrible series. There's always room for a part two, right? Just like with the nostalgia extravaganza, there's always a part two. I'm trying to see. I'm like Friday is iconic. We have not talked about White Men Can't Jump. That one was kind of an oddball for me, right? Because I said in the review that was like my first rated R movie that was supposed to be for adults only, and
Yeah.
it came on the height of Michael Jordan and the Bulls in the early 90s. Basketball was at its peak when this movie came out.
Absolutely.
That's why they made the movie, because basketball was popular. Have not seen the remake with Jack Harlow. I'm sure that's terrible.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It
It does
doesn't
it
have
does
the same
seem
heart,
it
does it?
does seem like Jack Harlow is someone with like a rock type ego where it's just like it's all about me and I have to be winning. It's just like, well, but again, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't really pass judgment. But I had not seen this movie in its entirety, so this is my first time watching White Man Can't Jump, and
You liked
we
it, I thought.
yeah, for the most part, we talked about how a lot of our selections were comedies, where I think this one was more of a dramedy, a little bit more. It was more drama, right?
Yeah, it was more. It had more drama themes. I would say. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So kind of switching up a little bit here, and I think it's a great hustle movie. I can put that into the category of
Mm-hmm.
different kind of hustle movies because there are too many of that. We have a lot of basketball movies that we could talk about, and maybe we will next season. But uh, there are a few movies like Thelma and Louise that we've talked about where
Mm-hmm.
culturally it seems that they have that legacy, and this is one such
Right.
movie.
Yeah, this was definitely Legacy of the Cult. Yes, 100% agree. Because I think this came out at the same time, right? Didn't Thelma and Whiteman both came out in 91?
Yeah, both early '90s.
I think they both came out the same year, which that'd be interesting. But I
Yeah,
think they both did.
here you want me to double check here?
I could be totally wrong, but I'm guessing 91 for both. Just a guess.
91 Thelma and Louise, 92 White Men Can't Jump.
92. Darn close though, huh, bud?
Real close. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of good movies coming out.
We never really asked this question, but should she have left Woody Harrelson at the end of White Men Can't Jump?
Yes, yes.
Why? Why though? I mean, like he seemed like he was getting to become a winner a little bit. I mean, he won the game afterwards, right?
I
I mean,
appreciated her leaving him at the end of that movie. I really did, and that's probably a good reason why I didn't give that movie a small bag, or did I give it a small? No, I gave it a medium, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Is because you have happy endings and then you have real endings.
Hmm.
And we did pick apart that movie like we wanted the basketball tournament to be basically the high point, the climax,
Right.
um, and then everything else just kind of being based around how they got there. I
Right.
really enjoyed though that at the end because she gives him chance after chance after chance in this movie, and this was a chance to change their life. Hey, I won this money. I want to be with you. I love you. Stop your hustle. You don't need to do it. Go out and buy you something pretty, and then come back and we can start this new life. And he doesn't do that because he has. Listen, I get it. Rock and a hard place there. He has
Right.
that honorability that he likes to think that he have with his hustle partner, who helped him out, right?
Right. But okay, so I'm going to murder the name. The Stuckey brothers, who they were in debt with. Is that right? The Stuckey brothers.
Sure.
Um, she won that money, but I remember in the movie at the end though, he faked the death to pay the Stuckey brothers. So was that from her Jeopardy winnings, or was that from the tournament winnings?
No, he lost the money from the tournament winnings because
No, I'm sorry, not the tournament. The end.
Yeah,
game.
the end hustle, the end game that he and Wesley Snipes played against the other two guys.
Yeah, because the movie ends like that, right? Because don't they pay off the Stookie brothers before?
Yeah, they pay off those two guys, the gangsters, and then they go play King and the Duck.
Okay, so she leaves them. They go play King and the Duck, and then they win.
She leaves him because he put the money to that she gave him
Hmm.
on the bet against King and
For the
Duck.
basketball.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's definitely. Well, I'm actually going to disagree with you. That's not the most dramatic movie. The most dramatic movie would be Lethal Weapon, right?
No,
Because of Mel
Thelma
Gibson.
and Louise is the most dramatic movie that we did.
Well, okay, yeah, good point. Well, I mean, Lethal
There's
Weapon would be
little
two,
to no
though.
comedy in that movie, but
I don't know. That bar was kind of comedic. I mean, whew. Did you and I will walk in that bar and we turn right around. This is
no,
not a
you know
place for
what,
us.
bud? Yeah, no, I would say the most dramatic movie that we've done is definitely Bottoms, right? Not a comedy at all, a very serious
That's not
movie.
buddies. Don't you be a smart mouth. I'm going to 70s. Don't you be a porky mouth. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, you're right. That was not part of the retrospective.
That was not. So how dare you? But
Point Break.
Point Break, we don't talk about it because we had a recording issue.
Yep.
But I gave that one a good review. I enjoy Point Break. I do not enjoy the remake. I don't think anybody does. I don't
No.
think people know there's a remake.
I think again you have this age of all these remakes where because we did Roadhouse this year too.
But we secretly kind of liked it. I think, which we're not doing the Movie Guys Awards yet, but I'm thinking Roundhouse may be my guilty pleasure of the year. I think that's a new category.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking like like of the movies that we reviewed. I was thinking for a new category, our guilty pleasure,
Thanksgiving.
like a movie. Really, you would say Thanksgiving's your guilty pleasure this year?
Yeah. Listen, you talked about how some of the movies that we have reviewed in this retrospective are dumb, and I understand that. And for the same
Right.
reason that you did not like Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, I did, because I enjoyed that it's not trying to be serious. It's not trying to be. It's a dumb movie, and there's a lot of yuck jokes in there, and it's silly, and I think it's great. Same with Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is dumb, right?
It's Thanksgiving.
Oh, excuse me. Yes, I said it again. Thanksgiving. It is a dumb movie. Even the title is dumb. You had it right there. It's in front of you.
Thanks. Yeah, Thanksgiving would have been great, but that's a discussion for later because we've never done a guilty pleasure category for Movie Guys Awards, but I'm thinking this could be a fun one. A guilty pleasure this year that we reviewed that just is just terrible, but we like it. Could be Twisters for all we know. Don't know,
Yeah.
but
Again, those are movies where it's just fun. Like we don't need to
yeah.
ask questions because it's pointless to ask questions.
Well, I have one more question to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you want to announce to our audience, our fans, if you will, what our next retrospective series is going to be in December? This is another
Yeah.
one of your ideas.
Yes, sir. This was a kind of a back and forth. Jordan and I were picking out ideas, but this one actually was floating around, and I got some help from that one back there, Peanut Gallery, from Sarah saying we're gonna be doing sport movies, sports.
Sport movies. Now, this is funny. The reason why I wanted to bring this up was because I think this is 3 years, probably, because we've been doing retrospectives for about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
So this has been something that's been floating around for a while.
Yeah. Yes.
So we're finally going to do part one, I'm assuming, of sport movies.
Yeah, sport movies. Because again, much like the buddy comedy or buddy movies, excuse me, there's a good array. There's sport comedies, right? There's sport serious, right? There's true story sport movies, which is that's a whole different realm of sport movies that we have, where a movie's based off of something that's actually happened.
Tell Sarah I'm upset that we're not doing Brink. You know that one, don't you?
Yeah, I do, but I'll tell you right now, I'll challenge you that one. I know we don't have to do Brink, but you still have my USB with an even better movie on there, Airborne.
I do have your USB. That's like 3 years old, bud.
Yeah, you do.
You're never getting it back now at this point.
Of course not. It's got Airborne on it. I don't even know what else. Is Surf Ninjas on there? Could we consider that to be a sport movie?
I guess, but just out of spite, I'm not going to give it back to you.
Fine. Fine. I don't even want it. I do. It's got Airborne on it. I want to watch it.
I forgot I had that. Yeah. Wow. What this is as long as it's been since we've seen each other. I should have put that in with your Crocs in your shirt when I mailed that stuff to you.
Oh, that would have been fun.
Jerk. Idiot. No, yeah, Airborne, Brink. I thought you were going to say Johnny Tsunami for a minute.
Those are past my time a little bit because I feel like Airborne was actually trying to be a legit movie. Hell, it's got Jack Black and Seth Green in it, whereas those other ones are like Disney-fied, right?
Yeah, but Brink though, it was like 98, 99 when rollerblading was cool and everybody's hair looked like mine.
Was it, man? First off, if you're calling it rollerblading, it's never cool. You got to be on Airborne early 90s when it was called inlining. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and your
I
what do
tried.
they call them? The K2 skates that
I
were
had
so popular.
I had handguard pads. Yeah, I tried.
Did. Yeah, you did. Beautiful. So sports, just like always, though, we're not going to announce all the movies. We think it'll be fun for you guys to kind of be surprised every month. So, of course, December is when the new episode of the Sport Saga, I guess, the Sports Saga.
I will say that one thing that we are going to do is we're not repeating a sport.
Yeah, it's going to be different. So, if we do hockey, we're not going to do hockey again. Series.
We're doing one hockey movie, and we can talk about other hockey movies.
Right.
We
already talked about the hockey movie with Mighty Ducks, but
exactly. But
I mean, no other hockey movie compares
to Mighty Ducks.
I mean, no.
Put me on the spot. I'm trying to think. I don't think so.
I mean, we're reviewing one of them that's on the thing, but it doesn't compare to Mighty Ducks. Nothing does.
No.
My D2 is better. Remember, you said it gets better as the series goes on.
You want to get into it, but we can save it for the retrospective. But after doing the rewatch of all of them, I stand corrected in my adult viewing here, and I will say that D3 actually is the better of the three movies. I will go off on my rant again. You're getting me going here, Jordan. That Gordon Bombay is the villain. He is a dick. Okay, he is, and he needs to learn a lesson. He needs to be put in his place. And who the hell is the coach in D3? He doesn't.
Nobody cares. D2 is the best.
D3 is definitely better. Yeah, you are. The only thing that D2 has is knuckle puck. Okay,
which is great.
Jamaicans have a bobsled team, and now they have a hockey team. What the
also,
hell is going on
Also, the Bash Brothers are in D2.
Are they not in D3?
They may be, but they got introduced in D2.
Yeah, of course.
And they beat Finland. D3, they go to a prep school. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Prep school ways. No, D2.
Gordon Bombay cares more about getting tail than he does about those kids. Hey, kids,
don't you
stay in here and we don't need to practice today. I need to go see if I can get laid here by a Finnish blonde stacked girl here. Good luck. I didn't
Sounds
do
like every
wrong.
coach I had.
Yeah. Also, I was court ordered to babysit you because I'm an alcoholic that tries to,
That was the first movie. He's reformed by the sequel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. When he was trying to bang Charlie's mom the entire movie.
The first movie.
He does not change. Okay, you're doing it. Save it for the show. Coach Orion.
Fair. See, it took you that long to find that jerk's name. Nobody cares about Coach Orion.
Try to forget about that that movie
I'm just
series
saying.
that had clouded. Go ahead.
So I'm surprised then to end it. I'm surprised you don't love the TV show where he's an alcoholic drunk and the Ducks are the bad guys.
Jordan, move on. You're doing it again.
I'm sorry,
High
buddy.
sticking, buddy.
I stick. I should know the lingo because I have the hair. All right. Well, guys, look, another year, another November, another series wrap up. I had fun on this one. I really enjoyed it. I know you did, Eric. And of course, we made the announcement.
Is there a favorite that you have in the Buddy series that, or
no?
Again, now that you have more time to think about it, one that you think that we missed that we should have gone back to?
You know what? No, yeah. I'm saying no because I don't want to be stereotypical, but I'm saying yeah because I think there's more things to Lethal Weapon than what we're giving it.
Okay.
Especially the sequels, right? I mean, like that develops into literally a brotherhood, right?
Sure.
But no, I'm pretty content with what I feel. I mean, what about you? Do you have an answer to that one? Do you have something different than me, or?
I have a list that's pulled up here that we did miss. It does seem to be again a bit more comedy, just because it seems like comedy shines a bit more to that regard as far as anything else. But you're talking about like the Simon Pegg and the Nick Frost. Was it the Coronado trilogy? Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, and the other one they did with the robots, Alien. What's that?
Attack on the Block.
World's End. Oh yeah, World's End.
World's End. Yeah, we didn't do like any Seth Rogen buddy movies.
Yeah, exactly. But I said Rush Hour already. Where the heck? Dumb and Dumber. Step Brothers.
I'm surprised we did not do Dumb and Dumber. That would have been perfect on our list.
Tommy Boy or Black
classic.
Sheep.
Tommy Boy's better.
Right. Did you say that you wanted to do The Last Boy Scout?
I've been wanting to review The Last Boy Scout for half a decade, but we never get a chance to review it.
Let's see. Twins. So is another one. I think that's kind of the majority of the big one. I wouldn't have mind doing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, but that would it doesn't have both of them on the cover. So
we could have done Requiem. No, we couldn't have done Requiem. Hey, can I admit something before we close out the show on air?
Jay and Silent Bob. Yeah, go ahead.
That has nothing to do with this at all. Guess what movie? Because it's Halloween month. Guess what movie I watched 3 nights ago that I've seen the scenes, but I've never seen the movie.
Halloween, Friday the 13th, Aliens.
Yeah. Little Shop of Horror.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never seen the movie. I've seen the scenes, right? I've seen the Steve Martin dentist scene. I've seen the whole feed me, and all that stuff. I just never I never sat down and watched it from start to finish ever. And I still leave the movie the way I felt when I saw the scenes, Seems like something fun. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. I was just curious because have you ever seen that movie all the way through?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Do you like it?
Little Shop of Horrors?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part. But I also like musicals. So.
Well, but that's the thing though, is that this musical didn't bother me.
Okay.
Because it was different. It was horror. It was different.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, I get it.
It wasn't jazz hands.
It's not at the top of my list, but I still enjoy it.
Okay, so I'm assuming this is a play.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is. I'm still looking at other movies. Men in Black.
They're on the cover.
Yep, they're on the cover.
We didn't do Lilo and Stitch. They're on the cover.
Is that a cartoon? Let's see, The Heat.
Heat with Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
That movie's terrible.
Buddy, we've already talked about how we've done terrible movies.
Yeah, good point. Well, I don't want to keep on rambling. I know everybody enjoyed the Buddy series. We're excited to bring the sports for you guys in December next month. Eric, I got nothing else to add. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm just looking through all these different
He's
movies.
just looking
You know
through it.
what? If there was a time when we could do all these movies, we could, and maybe potentially in the future there is, huh?
Maybe there's something that somebody could, do for us if we do for them, huh, bud?
Something like that.
Yeah.
A club maybe.
I mean, I'm just saying. I don't have mason jars for no reason.
So yeah, basically everyone will let you know when the Patreon's ready.
hmm I was saying the mason jar because my bath water, but anyway, $100.
Hey, yeah, there you go. You could buy Jordan's bathwater.
Absolutely. I'm uncomfortable. Everybody, thank you so much.
It's just Coors Light, actually. It's
Coors Light. I mean, let's be honest here. I sweat Coors Light. No, I'm drinking Busch tonight.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Everybody, thank you so much for listening to this most recent episode of Movie Guys Podcast. I say on the YouTube, I'm going to annoy Eric. I'm going to eye roll for him. But make sure to download us every Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, that's my thing now. Thirsty Thursday.
Good for you, buddy. Bringing the college years back, huh?
I am telling you, you are proud of me. Every Thirsty Thursday when you wake up, there's a new Movie Guys Podcast episode on our Podbean, on all the podcast channels, and also on our YouTube with our pre-show channel. So check this out. Movie Guys Podcast would be on, what was it? youtube.com/Movie Guys Podcast. There you go. Couldn't say it right. But thank you so much for joining me. And we'll be back next week for an awesome episode. Do spadania.
That's a glass. That looks more like a mason jar to me, bud.
It's a pickle jar, bud.
Oh, it's a pickle jar. Excuse me. I see the label still kind of stuck on there.
Yeah, I know. That's a good beer drinking glass. So my wife's so tonight's trick or treating. All right. Happy Halloween. That's why I'm dressed up. And I get a book bag. And inside the book bag, I put like a little carry-on cooler that can fit like 6 beers in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my wife says to me, "Why are you putting 6 beers into the book bag?" And I was like, "Walking beers, bud."
Yeah, gotta go adult trick or treating there.
And she goes, "What?" I go, "This is a thing." She goes, "It's not a thing." I said, "Yes, it is." So a couple of dads come by, all the kids walk together, and one of the dads says, "Hey, Jordan, got any walking beers?" And I was like, "You know it."
Get the travelers going.
And Gina's jaw. Oh no, don't. Where I'm from, we don't. We just walk with the cans out, bud.
Dude, so I lived in a neighborhood where Halloween was a big deal, and you get, I guess in certain spots, certain subs do Halloween bigger than others, and gets to a point where talk around town. I don't know if city even posts it sometimes. This one did. It was in this particular town. They just had accepted that this one group, this like 5 blocks or so, maybe more, maybe it's grown, something like that, were basically the big part. The beautification committee had said, hey, listen, we're doing a contest. It's everyone in this area right here. Everyone can participate, but for more often than not, in this clump, this group of houses in however many of these streets, these like 2-3 dozen streets, it was a big deal. Everyone goes all out with Halloween decorations. I participated in it a few times. Came close to winning, actually, but we got into it a little. Anyway, and it's big trick-or-treating, right? I mean, like, it's a lively affair. You go outside from, from like 6 to 9 or 7 to whatever times there are, 7 to 9.
Whatever it says.
Yeah, and it's like that part of E.T. where you just see groups of everyone just up and down the street. Your childhood, right? Where you just see the big groups, whole groups of kids just going up there. and everyone's passing out candy. It's fantastic. I bring this up because there was a year, my first year, where I didn't know about adult trick-or-treaters. And we had thought, okay, we have a nice little porch here, where I was living at the time. We had a porch there. We'll just hang out here and keep the dog inside, and then we'll just pass out candy, and we'll be in our costumes. It was a nice night out.
Was this the old place?
This was the old place.
This was the older than that. Okay.
This was an old, long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah.
And yeah, and I was hanging out on the porch and just having a little drink of poo, right? Just hanging out.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. So kids would come by and they'd have their buckets or their pillowcases or whatever to trick or treat in, right?
Right, of course.
The parents who would walk down the sidewalk with them would stay on the sidewalk, and the kids would go up trick or treat, do the whole business, right? The parents, though, and this wasn't, all of them. This was only just a few, but more than a few. Okay.
Okay.
Where they basically had kind of like a shot glass around their neck. And and so the kids would come up and they would trick or treat, and then the parents would go trick or treat, and that was the cue. So basically, you had to pour them a shot.
It was like it's like an upside down pineapple at the grocery store.
yeah, basically.
Right.
Good call. So yeah, I was completely unprepared for it in the first year, but the second year, I got it, and so I, got the whiskey, the fireball ready. And everyone come down, trick or treat, and you had to pour them a little shot. They have their own little shot glass, so you can do that. And after a while, when it gets close to it, you could tell that some parents were, there was, you've heard of DDs. I've heard of, this is a designated trick or treater.
Right.
Designated walker.